And we're going to talk to Mr. Levy right now.
There's so many things in life to worry about, but now paying my insurance premium is not one of them. That's because BCIC offers up to 100% financing on my insurance premium with up to 9 months to pay. Now that's the best feeling.
For motor, home, business or more, call us at 440-7602 or visit bciconline.com.
BCIC Insurance. Bring it to BCIC, everybody. Now it's showtime. And the big man on the show every week is Mr. Peter Levy. He's Managing Director of BCIC. Good morning to you, Mr. Levy. Happy new month, sir.
Morning, Ron. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Mr. Levy. Today we're going to encourage our listeners to give us a call with a question about insurance, and you can actually do that. We'll give them our studio line, right? Is that okay?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. So call me on 291-9300. And if you have a question, you can actually call or text or WhatsApp that to 440-7602. And that's what we'll do every single week. 440-7602. But right now, you want to talk to Mr. Levy, you got an insurance question? It's 291-9300. I think we're going to start this week, Mr. Levy, by some questions that we received from our listeners last show. And these are text and WhatsApp questions. So you are Mr. Peter Levy. So they want to talk to you. So here's just now, Mr. Levy. What if a passenger, I got insurance at BCIC. What if a passenger dies in an accident? What happened?
So if that, unfortunately we do hear about these accidents where there are fatal injuries. And they as the owner or the driver of the car, the thing you'd want to be, the thing that you'd be worried about is whether or not you are responsible for, legally responsible for that. And your insurance company your BCIC policy will cover your legal liability for death or injury to a passenger or a pedestrian or anybody, passenger in your car, passenger in another car that you hit, or a pedestrian or a cyclist or whatever.
Okay. That's why I always bring my troubles to BCIC, man. So tell me now, Mr. Levy, do you reimburse the loss of use of vehicle in the event that your vehicle is written off, as we say, write off in an accident?
Yeah, sure. Loss of use is...
yeah, because we don't have a car to drive on when... You take care of that?
So we sell a... BCIC has a special deal where we sell a rental benefit, and we have an arrangement with one of the rent-car companies.
Yeah.
And so if you buy this benefit, then you can get a rent-car for 1, 2, or 3 weeks, depending on what you've selected when you bought the policy. Yes,
man. Bring it to BCIC. So
and
yes.
And if you do that, you don't need to have a deposit for the rental or anything. They don't need to see your credit card. You're covered by BCIC.
Bring it to BCIC. Here's another question. I'll do this one. What is the charge for a young license?
Different companies have different approaches. We don't have an additional premium depending on how long you've had your license. We have differences depending on the age of the driver.
Oh, the age.
Not in terms of the age of the license.
So the driver age you work with.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you have a young, what you consider a young license, is okay. At the age BCIC work with, not the age of your license.
Right.
Okay. All right. One more question, Mr. Levy, before we go to the phone. All right. If you're traveling, say, on a grace period with your insurance and you have an accident, you can still get that thing?
Well, the first thing is there's no such thing as a grace period.
Oh, there's no grace period in insurance. When insurance up, it just up. Yeah.
Okay. The insurance is for a year, and you need to come in and renew it at the latest on the last day of that year.
Oh, so there's not 1 month. Normally people tell us, yeah, man, you have a 1 month grace. There's no such thing in insurance.
No, but bear in mind, of course, that when all you need to do is to come in and arrange the financing and make the first month payment. So it's not like you have to find a whole year's worth of expense one time.
True.
With BCIC's premium financing offering, you can divide it into 9 monthly payments, and you just have to pay 1 month.
9 monthly payments? That's a BCIC nice one. You're listening to the feature called Bring It to BCIC. You got insurance question? British Caribbean Insurance Company is ready for you. And we got Mr. Peter Levy online right now. And those were some questions that came in via our text line. You got questions? Text it or WhatsApp it to 440-7602. And right now, we'll take a call if you just want to talk to Mr. Levy. We're on Bring It To BCIC. Good morning.
Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, morning, sir. We got Mr. Levy online right now. You got an insurance question? Bring it to BCIC, man.
Yeah, man. Me have 2 cars with BCIC taxi, 2 Toyota Wish.
Yeah.
Well, let me say one because one is the third party bridge, but the other one from March of this year, I'm still can't get a claim.
Can't get a claim? What that go, Mr. Levy?
Yeah.
What do you mean can't get a claim? Like you had an accident and you sent it in
Yeah,
and...
man. I'm running on the car back from March. I know me no hear nothing about it yet.
All right, Mr. Levy, what can he do? What happened?
Okay, I mean, obviously I don't know the details of the case, and
I can get money in publicly on the air.
Well, why don't you send it to the number?
Okay, so we have a number 440-7602. If you can send the information to that WhatsApp 440-7602, just text your name and the info, and Mr. Levy will just take it up right now.
Yeah, and what I can tell you is that...
Yeah, 440-7602, 7602.
All right. Yeah, let me hear Mr. Levy.
Yeah, what I can tell you is that the details will come directly to me, and I'll make sure that you check it out and you get a good advice as to what's happening with your case.
Yeah, because March is a while though. Yeah, man, all right. Yeah, man, it must be something, man. BCIC will take care of that for you. But thanks for your question, though. Thanks for the link, though, driver. All right, Boogie. Thanks a lot. All right, Mr. Levy, that was one person. Maybe we'll take another one before the end of the program. But our topic this week, we want to talk about some home insurance right now. And with what has been happening in our Caribbean neighbors, as well as Miami, in Houston, the United States, Puerto Rico, those places, BCIC offers home insurance both for owners and for those who are renting their home and apartment. Wow. Okay. Nice. So let's talk about home insurance, Mr. Levy.
Okay. So, obviously we've been talking a lot about motor car insurance and accidents and stuff, and I think from most of us, that's driving is our everyday thing, and accidents are a thing that we see and hear about every day.
Yeah, but we're home now.
Some of these events that have been going on with this hurricane season in 2017, it's brought it. We've been brought face to face with just what can happen, and we have to know that as far as what has happened in places like Dominica and Puerto Rico and Pecos and St. Martin, there, but for the grace of God, goes Jamaica. So we thought, it's worth it to talk to people a little bit and let them know that they can get insurance to protect their
from BCIC
and their contents that protect you from hurricanes, any windstorm, earthquakes, fire, flood, a variety of
things. I see here, Mr. Levy, where BCIC, your home policy will cover things like damage to your building, caused by fire, lightning, earthquake, hurricane, like you just said. But this is one I like. BCIC has even gone as far as to cover me in case of collision. So that means if anything happened in my house, tree drop on it, car running on my glass on my veranda, or you cover that, right? Truck run off a road in my house.
Right. That's something that happens.
Collision.
Cases where cars and trucks have hit down
into people's houses. Yeah, man.
Or gone into their house, and that is in fact something that's covered by the insurance company. A lot of people don't know that, so I'm highlighting that.
I'm blown away by that. Big up BCIC. I love that. And
I also want to say that even if you rent your home, you still could potentially have a devastating loss if there's a flood or if there's a hurricane and the wind goes, the roof goes, and rain comes in and wets up all your stuff. So, your appliances, your TV.
So you have a rental thing too?
All of those things. So you can insure for just the contents, right? So that would be something for renters where you're just insuring the contents of the
home.
No, you're not the owner of the home. So
but just insure your things them in the house in case anything happens.
Exactly.
And that's not smart. One more. Yeah, this is another good one, Mr. Levy, before you go. We're talking live to Mr. Peter Levy, everybody. This is a feature called Bring It To BCIC Insurance. And you got insurance question? We got the answers. Text your answers right now to 440-7602 or give them a call on the same number, 440-7602, and bring your problems to BCIC Insurance. One more thing, Mr. Levy. I just want to ask this one. And let me see if BCIC is so good to cover this right now. Say for example, now me rent a place now to say Boogie Girl now, Mr. Levy, and she's a tenant, right?
Yeah.
And the tenant mash up my place, Mr. Levy. Can we get like a legal liability insurance for that?
The kind of liability that your homeowners policy covers is if somebody comes onto your premises and something happens to them because of a defect in your premises. So suppose you have a chair that is faulty and you don't know, and somebody sits down and it breaks.
Yeah.
And they hurt themselves. Your public liability would cover that. Also, it covers you for anything that happens to an employee. So most people think, well, they don't have an employee, but if you have a day's work or somebody come in and so on, and they get injured on the job.
Oh, insurance, yeah.
You might be exposed to that. So your homeowners or contents policy would cover you for that.
Homeowners. What's the name of that policy?
But we call it a cover-all policy.
Cover-all. The homeowners cover-all from BCIC. All right, Mr. Levy, there goes our time. Where did all the time go? All right, so we're going to leave everything for next week. So don't forget, everybody, go on down to any of BCIC insurance locations across the island. And once you get inside there, just say these words. Bring it to BCIC, and you get $5,000 off your policy. That's still going on, right, Mr. Levy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Peter Levy. So this will wrap it up for this week, Mr. Levy, reminding him of our number.
440-7602. Text or call or WhatsApp.
Okay.
And that gentleman who called in, I really want him to send his information onto that number because I want to find out what's going on with that man.
All right. And we can also reach you online too as well, right?
Yeah, BCIConline.com.
BCIConline.com. British Caribbean Insurance Company. Bring it to BCIC. And we bring our problems here every week in case we have them. And we know we get them solved. Thanks, Mr. Levy. See you on Monday, sir.
All right, thanks very much, Ron.
All right, and if you got problems or questions on insurance, bring it to BCIC at 440-7602, and somebody was glad enough to take care of it for you. Or just head on into a BCIC location and just shout these words, bring it to BCIC. You're not going to get like $5,000 cash to get out. No, it's not going to work like that. If you take it on a policy, you get $5,000 off. So don't think you can just go there and shout and come out with $5,000 that you can go take and buy a rum. No, it's not going to happen. It's not gonna
Having my prized possessions stolen and items in my home destroyed felt awful. But even after the burglary, I knew BCIC would be there for me. They helped me replace my lost items in no time. Knowing that I didn't have to go through this difficult time alone, now that's the best feeling.
For motor, home, business or more, call us at 440-7602 or visit bciconline.com.